Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Fight Break, and today I'm going to be playing World Heroes Trademark 2. Released to the arcades in '93 by SNK, it was also ported to the Super Nintendo, the Genesis, and I think the Game Boy, but it was via its update, World Heroes 2 Jet. So yeah, the port was developed and published by Takara. Also helping out with the development of this port was by, bear with me when I'm trying to pronounce it, Saurus. But yeah, they helped with the port. But as this is a sequel to the original World Heroes 2. World Heroes 1. I'm sorry. Anyways, it's a fighting game. Okay, here we go. Like, I was having problems trying to start this game. Okay, we have our options. And as you can see, the only buttons we have is the white button, which is your punch. B is your kick, and L and R can be used for throwing, but it also acts as a taunt button. When you lightly tap either the punch or kick, it'll do like a light version, like light punch, light kick. However, if you hold either the punch or kick button, it'll do a strong version, like a heavy punch and heavy kick. And looks like there's, oh wow. Here's something I didn't know about. It's because I rented this game so much in the video store that I never realized that there were two sets of button configurations: arcade and NES. Most of the time, I was always used to the arcade controls. But yeah, there's the arcade and Super NES controls with Y being your weak punch, X being your strong punch, B being your weak kick, and A is your strong kick. For the sake of for this episode, I'm just gonna keep it the way I've always played it, even as a child. And I'm gonna be honest. The reason why I chose the Super Nintendo version instead of the arcade version, I didn't really play the arcade version that much. Not to mention, Neo Geo machines back in my day were kind of difficult to find. Arcades, okay, I can understand that. But the only way like you'll be able to find Neo Geo arcade machines is to convenience stores, washaterias, you name it. But anyways, let's start the game. And here we are. You can pick all these characters. Well, you can only pick one. The first 8 return from the first game, and we are also introduced to 6 more characters. All right, we have Hanzo, Fuma. If you remember my last episode of Fight Break, where I did Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, you might remember these guys. You have Kim Dragon, J Karn, I forgot what the J stands for, Rasputin, Jean, Brocken, and Muscle Power. Then you have Captain Kidd, yes, that's his name, Captain Kidd, Eric the Viking, Ryoko the Judo Queen. I don't know why, I'm not sure if they're one and the same, but the Ryoko I've seen in Fighter's History, I think they're the same. They're both girls. They both do judo. I think they are the same person. I think they brought her from the Fighter's History games, and they brought her over to World Heroes. Then we have Shura, the kickboxer, Mudman, who's a shaman, and of course Johnny Max, the football player. Yeah, each of these characters come from a different time period. Yeah, that's basically the whole theme of this fighting game. Time travel. Alright, so I'm not going to choose Hanzo and Fuma because you've already seen me play as them in Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. So I'm going to turn things a bit. I'll pick Kim Dragon. the martial artist, the Bruce Lee wannabe. And here we have two versions of a game that you can play. Normal normal game, you go through different stages depending on who you're fighting. Survival, well, it amps up the fighting a bit, where you're in. This is in ring only, and you'll be surrounded by traps like you wouldn't believe. So I guess for now, let's go with normal game. So let's see who's my first opponent. And I apologize if the sound is loud. Hold on, let me see if I can turn up the volume a bit. Alright, there we go. That should be good. Looks like our first opponent is Ryoko. Alright, so here we go. Oh. So yeah, when you tap, it'll do a light kick, and then when you press and hold, there you go, it'll do a strong kick. Oop. Gotta be careful there. Bam. There we go, that's how you do it. Actually, I'm trying to figure out his rising kick, which is kind of difficult to do. He has another move where if you tap the punch button rapidly, it'll do that. And down goes Ryoko. Yeah, I've had a couple friends over whenever I rent this game, and we would play big time. Oh. So basically the game is straightforward, so boom. Oh, one other thing, be careful when you throw. Your throw can get countered. So you gotta be very careful. So whenever you get thrown, if you're able to push it at just the right time, you'll counter that throw. Oop. You'll counter that throw. And you'll be able to do the throw yourself. Alright, so I lost this round. Alright. The only thing in the arcade version, the song still continues. But in the Super Nintendo one, it restarts each round. I'm trying to figure out how to do his rising kick, but I can never figure it out. Yeah, because I have no idea. Oh. Oh. There we go. And out goes Ryoko. Alright, let's see who's our next opponent. Hachoo! Bless you. Did you really think you had a chance? Alright, let's see where are we going now. We've been to Japan. I think we're going to... Yep, we're going up against Eric the Viking. I think it's Norway? I'm not sure. I apologize if I don't recognize the flags. Yeah, I need to brush up big time on world history. Well, mostly knowing the flags. Because, like, I've been playing a little bit of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? And, like, I sometimes can't tell what flag is what. Even if they have to describe the flag, I don't have the the atlas. I'm not talking about the game company. I'm talking about the atlas where it shows all the flags of the world. Ooh, gotta be careful with. You gotta be careful with Eric's hammer. Well, I'm sorry, his axe. They have very special abilities. Like tossing waves. Oh, there we go. Oh, careful. It can do lightning. and he can throw waves. In yeah, after this game came out, two more games came out with updates: World Heroes 2 Jet and World Heroes Perfect. Basically, it's still World Heroes 2, only it got the Street Fighter treatment. Well, Street Fighter 2 treatment in the form of updates. Not only that, World Heroes 2 Jet introduced two more characters, one of them being Jack the Ripper. Yes, that Jack the Ripper from the Sherlock Holmes stories. As a child, Captain Kidd was always the hardest opponent to beat. He was always the hardest character, in my opinion, to beat because of his rising shark uppercut. Yeah, that one. Oh, he taunted me. Oh. Oh yeah, the punch and kick button can also act as throws when you're close to your opponent. But most of the time I like to use the L and R button too. Oop. And that's it. I will take your treasure. Or else I gotta beat you one more round. I guess, should I game over? I guess I'll show off the other mode, which is survival mode. That's what they call it. In the arcade, it was known as the deathmatch. Well, you know, Nintendo's rules. Because it's supposed to be a kid friendly console. You know. Ooh. Oh, there it goes. Now, yeah, that's the rising dragon kick that he does. Kind of like a dragon punch, but except it's a kick. And one other thing, whenever you win a death match, the loser gets their head shaved. Look forward to that whenever I game over and go directly to the survival match. And who's our next opponent? It's Mudman. Another opponent that I couldn't stand. And if you recall me in the options menu, I haven't changed a single thing. The difficulty number is at 4. I made no changes. Will I get a perfect? Will I get a perfect? Yes, I will. Well, first perfect of the episode. 61 seconds remaining. Alright. Yeah, I played its predecessor, the first World Heroes game. And for the record, the boss is the same. The same boss from the first game called I think it was Gaius. I think he's able to transform into whichever fighter. Kind of like Shang Tsung. And well, think of him as like a T-1000, except he can transform into any fighter. Oh, it looks like there was other dialogue. I apologize. If that comes up, then I'll read it. And our next opponent is Shura. I think we're going to Thailand. And one other thing that was removed from the first game is the bonus stages. I'm not sure if they were removed from the arcade version. I mean, no, I'm sorry, from the Super Nintendo version. But I think there were bonus stages in the arcade version. I'm not sure. It's been a long time. But yeah, I grew up playing a lot of Capcom and SNK games a lot. And even to this day, I never get tired of it. Boom. Yesterday, I saw this video of why Mexico loves KOF. Well, it's simple. It's just that good of a series. Yeah, oh, that's pretty much my response. Who, after this fight, you will call me master. So that was the other dialogue. But yeah, looks like we're going to the U.S. Either it's Muscle Power or Johnny Max. Yeah, it's Johnny Max. And one other thing I forgot to mention. When you start a game, whichever character you pick, you always the first task it's always to take down the new characters, which is exactly what we're doing. And I just lost. Yeah, you always take down the first. I mean, you take down first is the new characters. There it goes. Saurus, another gaming company. Oh, I think I'm about to meet my end. Oh, by Johnny Maximum. And that's it. Alright, we'll go through one more game, and we'll go into the survival mode. So I can show you. Let me get out. Game over, but the game's not over yet. Still got plenty of time. Sort of. Okay. Yeah, the other thing that they were unable to put was a game intro. I mean, like the actual game intro. It looks so cool seeing it in the arcade, but I'm surprised that this was not implemented in for the NES. Okay, so let's go to survival match. I chose Shura as my character. And I'm going to Japan, but who will I be going after? And it is, yeah, as I said, you go whenever you pick a character. The first few fights are against the the new characters. Okay, now notice the bar, and it's different. It's a fighting game with where health is kind of unlimited. So your job is to make sure your bar is filled up. And once they're down, they have 10 seconds to get back up. Think of it, kind of like boxing. Trying to figure out how to do a. Oh dear! Now they have 10 seconds to get up. So just in case if you go down, you have to mash those buttons as fast as you can. Trying to get back up. So yeah, it has a little 10 count. Should you go down. So yeah, there's going to be traps everywhere. Like you saw, there's like a little lightning blaster that appears in random spots. Alright, we're going into the US to go against Johnny Max, sorry. And if I remember, this one had there's slippery physics, and I think there's saw blades that come with it. I'm not sure. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh wow. This is not good. It's not good at all. There we go. He's Muay Thai fighter. So I have to be careful. I have to get my bar. And then the other thing, whoever has the most health, like I'm almost out. Let's hope I can get his health down into the middle of the arrow. Well, once it reaches the middle of the arrow, our health is even. So I gotta get my health, like the red side, all the way up to the end of his side, while he does the same thing. There's only 50 seconds left. Let's hope I can make it. Okay, I'm almost down to my last 30 seconds left. Ooh, 20 seconds left. Let's hope I win this match. And it looks like I don't think so. I won't be winning at all. And that's it. Game, set, match. I lose. Again. Alright, that's pretty much it for Fight Break. Oh, looks like it doesn't show at all that your head gets shaved off. Oh well, I guess limitations maybe? I don't know. But anyways, that's World Heroes 2 for you. Good fighting game. If you're up for a good match with buddies, that's up to y'all. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, everyone. Take care, and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your friends. For more content, consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to click that bell to receive notifications for new videos. Take care, see you again, and God bless.